of the ladder. 3:30 Perfect Harmony. Drawn the inside, the red light has now been switched on. The gates are back, they're off and racing. She came out pushing. Nellie Zane began awkwardly there and will take no real part in the race, being dropped right out to the back. Ginger Mac, City Centre the first to go. The Honeyman also left smartly, and Perfect Harmony's going to lob into the box seat right behind those down on the inside of Miss Malibu. A length and a half to Mims Win, Riding Hood Fame being followed by Lucy de Grey, and then came Time Starts Now and tailed off a long last as they got going is Nellie Zane. Out by the 700, and City Centre held the front for Turner, a half a length over the Honeyman. Perfect Harmony over on the inside, travelling third. In a pocket though with Ginger Mac directly outside of her. Then 2 lengths behind the Miss Malibu, Riding Hood Fame. Mims Win patiently handled back in the field, being followed by Time Starts Now, Lucy de Grey, and 8 lengths Nellie Zane at the top of the home straight. 350 to go. Turner now calling upon City Centre. The Honeyman 3/4 of a length away. They skip clear 2 lengths. Perfect Harmony into the open. Down the outside, Mims Win's getting home too with a head full of steam. It's Mims Win wide out going up. City Centre, the Honeyman. City Centre, the Honeyman. Mims Win, the Honeyman got the head in front in the middle. The Honeyman from Mims Win. City Centre, Perfect Harmony flashing through late. And then came behind them. Time Starts Now's a nice run first up. Miss Malibu, Riding Hood Fame, Ginger Mac, Lucy de Grey. Not sure what happened to Nellie Zane at the start, but blundered it badly, and it finished a long last. The Honeyman is the winner, number 1, ridden by Paul Harvey. 750 into 550. There was a money trail here for the Vital Equine gelding, trained by Kath Fleming. After its placing to Aristic first up, solid performance, goes on with it. Paul Harvey ran second in the first of the maidens today. He goes 1 better in race number 2. A photo result needed for second. Mims Win gets it. Finished full of running down the outside, and City Centre in 3rd placing. 4th goes the way of 6 Perfect Harmony. Number 1, the winner, the Honeyman. Raced by Kath Fleming, A. Pinter, Mrs. Leith Dawson, Mrs. N. Fleming, and Mrs. J. Nucky. And by Vital Equine from Spring Review, a daughter of Marooned, trained by Kath Fleming. And good to see Kath back in the winner's circle here at Ascot today. Paul Harvey there in the saddle. Defeating Mims Win, certainly better today. The way that it hit the line with the blinkers on by Planet 5 from Yes I Can, trained by Greg Carriage down in the southwest, ridden by Jason Whiting, and 3rd to 5 City Centre by City Place from Zergo, Brett Pope and Troy Turner. 1:11.96 they carved out for the 1200, 35.39 that last 600, and the margins are a long head and a short head. A super finish there with the Honeyman at its 15th career start, but second up in this campaign, getting there just from Mims Win, City Centre, Perfect Harmony. The 3rd today, the Seppelt Wines handicap. It's over 1,000 metres. Number 1, Belter, is scratched, a field of 7. So it's a pay 1-2 only in the 3rd. As we take you down to Scotty Embry, joining us in the yard after this victory of the Honeyman. 2nd up today, and Paul Harvey goes 1 better than he did in the first on the program. Scotty.
Thank you, Darren. Yes, Paul Harvey at his very best. It looked as though City Centre was going to skip away, but no, Kath Fleming's galloper was able to grind him down. We might grab Kath for a bit of a word here after the win of her galloper here, the Honeyman. Kath, he's had a little bit of a freshen up, but he looks to have come back really well.
Yes, he had to have a month off with an injury, and yeah, these runs this time have been perfect.
I've followed him for a fair while. He's always shown that ability, hasn't he?
He has, and great ride by Paul. I was a little bit concerned, but the horse showed a lot of fight in the end, so good result. Lovely for the owners.
Probably one of the first times he's shown any gate speed as well. That's encouraging.
Yes, it is encouraging, so let's hope he can go on from here.
How many have you got in work at the moment, Kath?
Just 2 at the moment, which is lovely.
And what's the other one?
Is a unraced mare by a horse called Marichal.
Congratulations, this is a wonderful result.
Thank you so much.
There's Kath Fleming there with the win here of the Honeyman, who comes in for Paul Harvey. 1, 3, 5 and 6. Number 3, Mims Win, with the blinkers on today, running a really good race there, an each way quote. City Centre, another honest effort from her, a little mare who will pinch one soon, but just finding it a little bit hard to hold on. A number 6 in 4th. 1, 3, 5 and 6. We'll grab Paul Harvey for a word after he does weigh in here, and obviously we've got Darren McCauley saying that it was a definite runner there for Nellie Zane. 1. Can I grab you for a word, Paul? I'll grab winning rider Paul Harvey for a word here after the win of the Honeyman. Paul, you rode him last start. What sort of feel did he give you on that occasion?
Nice. He's a nice moving horse. He probably starts to float a little bit towards the end of his races. Apart from that, he's a good rider. Thought he showed a bit of character today. You know, he didn't have it easy and he boxed on.
He went forward today for probably one of the first times in his life. How did he seem to settle?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I just had to try to get him under me sort of mid-race to give him a little bit of a rest because, you know, he was kind of just getting the crumbs in running. So, you know, we worked with what we had, gave him a bit of a breather and he done the rest at the finish. Ava Express looks one of your better rides later on in the day. What sort of chance do you give him? Yeah, well, you know what it's like. It's each time they have a win, it seems to get tougher, but it looks a winnable race for him. Congratulations on this one and good luck later on. Cheers. There's Paul Harvey there with the win of the Honeyman in race number 2 here at Ascot. 1, 3, 5 and 2.